everybody, here we go. Our synagogue is growing more diverse all the time, but it is still mostly white. How do we welcome people of color into our communities without tokenizing them? You know, the thing about the concern around tokenism is that it's sort of a superficial concern. And what I mean by that is, if you're building real, authentic relationships, then tokenism doesn't exist. It only exists when the relationships don't have depth and they really are just there for surface value. Often when organizations are trying to become more diverse, it's event-based, rather than in an ongoing manner, finding the organizations in the community that have the kinds of people you would like to welcome into your own, and then going out to them, participating in their events, getting to know them. And then in the end, it's not so much about the range of skin color in the room, which is nice and looks great, but it's really about the range of relationships that are created. How can I be more of an ally to people of color in the workplace without jeopardizing my position? We can't have it both ways. Willing to interrupt whiteness is part of the job description. How do I broach the subject of race without offending someone? Know the person that you're talking to. To be in proximity of people who are different than you. You know, you have to push yourself to not just sort of stay in your safe zone, but make sure that you're speaking to people outside that circle, so that if something comes up, it's not systemic racism. Am I right? I don't recommend that. How do I talk with my kids, my white kids, about being an upstander in a way that encourages humanity rather than paternalism? In other words, how do I teach my kids to call out racism in ways that feel empowering and not white savior complex? And sometimes this topic can begin to feel intimidating or overwhelming, and then we sort of contribute to that then by sort of making it more complicated than it is. The truth is that racially charged abuse is just abuse. Not just in the sense that it's not important, but it is abuse. It falls under that umbrella. So that you're just integrating that and sort of including that in the sort of overall aspect of how to be a good person.